Let's make some awesome looking rocks out of foam. Hey guys, what kind of YouTube terrain maker would I be if I haven't had release a video of teaching you how to carve foam to look like rocks? Now, I know there are plenty of tutorials out there, however, I would love you to see how I tackle this problem, and I can offer you my 8 years of experience. So I learned how to cut foam to look like real rock, and now I'm gonna teach you how to do it. So without further ado, let's proceed to the video. Alright guys, we're starting by measuring our proper proportions on our foam. Now this step is absolutely doable by knife, so I know I say that this will gonna be done with just the basic tools, however I'm just doing this because I actually did not have fresh blades on my knife during the making on the video, so that's why I cheated a bit and used the hot wire cutter, but you can absolutely manually cut it. Now we don't need to cut an even round shape, it can be pretty rough, it's like no issues there. So once you get your piece cut to desired proportions, now it's up to you how big the rocks you're gonna have, it's time to start cutting the edges of the piece and doing these cut and snip patterns. So we are doing something almost like a steps on the piece. So we are chipping away pieces of foam to gradually make this rock looking texture. Now once done, we're gonna move into sides, and first we're gonna imprint or cut horizontal lines and then a few vertical lines. So in my case I did 2, and then I fetch myself a huge kitchen knife, and this one is actually blunt, so it's not sharp, and I'm just scraping away from up to down, as you can see. Now I am pressing hardly and I'm using my strength to do that, and just be careful not to cut yourself. It's not a rocket science. Just bluntly scrape off the foam from up to down, and then clean your mess. And now let's get back to cutting. Now we are cutting deeper cracks vertically, and then go back into chipping a few pieces from basically the same technique as we did on the start. Now, as you see, this is very beginner friendly. Now I wish I knew this when I was starting making terrain. And now just deepen the crevices what we did before. Make sure you get rid of all these loose wisps of foam, because these can be problematic. They are actually reducing longevity on your foam piece. So you can tear them with your fingers or cut them away with a knife. And also, what I forgot to mention, always use a fresh blade in your X-Acto knife. Now that reminds me that I have to go and buy a set of fresh blades, because this was actually the last blade I have. I already mentioned that. And now we have something like this. Now we fetch out my absolute favorite tool of them all, and that's a good old rock, and we literally forcefully imprinting the texture in the crevices. So this way we are creating little cracks, and we are actually making a durable texture on the foam piece, and this is really handy by doing that with a rock, because I'm not aware of any other tool which can do that. I mean, some people use tinfoil, but rock is better. So I'm forcefully imprinting the texture there. And this is what we got. Now I really love how this turned out, and it looks pretty realistic. It almost looks like those plaster recasts, but this one is lighter because it's foam. Okay, glue it to the base, and now it's time for solidifying the whole texture of the piece by giving it nice gentle and generous coat of a little bit of plaster mixed with PVA glue, mixed with black oxide powder or black pigment powder, it's up to you, and cover the whole piece. Most important is to hit all the nooks and crannies, and then grab a wet paper towel and wipe the excess from the raised edges, so we maintain the rocky texture which we did with our rock. Now once it's done and dry, notice that it got paler, and that's because the plaster, when it's dried, it really became pale. So we need to further enhance the darker of the stones by mixing a wash. Now I prefer oil washes, but as I said, this is a beginner friendly tutorial, so I use just acrylic black ink mixed with water, and I'm generously applying it to the whole piece. And notice I am immediately wiping it away with the paper towel, and that's because I want to mimic this technique from the oils. So yes, you can do it with acrylics, you just need to be fast. So immediately after doing, let's say, 1/4 of the piece, immediately go with the wet wipes and wipe it away.
And this is how the finished piece look like. Now I really love how this turned out. Now you may notice I say this a lot, but I'm just a simple man enjoying the fruits of my creation, so you tell me your opinion on this.
So guys, this is it. I promise you it is as easy as I just showed you. So for those who stayed with me, I thank you very much for being here. This means a lot to me, and I invite you to my streams, which I stream every single working day. So Monday, Wednesdays and Friday I stream at 9 p.m. Central European Time, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. And also, I would kindly love to invite you to my Patreon, where I upload these long narrated tutorials, but all my STLs models, which I sculpted and I use for my terrain and miniatures, are uploaded there in tier 2 and above, so you can get these awesome detailed sculpts, and everything is pre-supported. So guys, thank you very much again for being here, and I see you in the next video, or I hope on a live stream. Bye!